Members of the House of Representatives have made their stance clear today, and that includes members of Arizona's delegation in Washington.
Team 12's Bram Resnick joins us now with a look at how Arizona's 2 U.S. senators might vote as jurors when, as expected, the House sends the impeachment charges to the Senate. Bram?
Yeah, we don't know exactly when the House will vote tonight, but Arizona's delegation will vote along party lines on whether to impeach the president. The impeachment trial, as you said, would then move to the Senate. Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema has been mum on impeachment. Republican Senator Martha McSally is saying what she really thinks behind closed doors. Senator Sinema has not revealed how she would vote during a Senate trial on the impeachment charges. She said back in September, partisan politics have no place in addressing these serious allegations. This process may require the Senate to fulfill a constitutional role, so it is the duty of all senators, including myself, to avoid prejudging facts or reaching conclusions. Now, Senator McSally has dodged reporters' questions by claiming she'll be a juror in the Senate trial. That's correct. But she recently told Republican activists that Senate Republicans would, quote, stick it to Democrats for overreaching by impeaching the president. Here's the audio of McSally obtained by azcentral.com.
And just know that, like, nobody's being weak-kneed here. Hopefully you're proud of the House Republicans and how they've stood up. We have a similar sort of shrewd, strategic objective about how to address this and how to stick it to these guys for overreaching and what they're doing, and make sure that we continue to highlight the abuse of power that actually they have conducted.
And the ground rules for a Senate trial are still unclear. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has said he'll coordinate that trial with President Trump's lawyers. Live in the Alert Center, Bram Resnick, 12 News.
All right, Bram.